Thanks for coming again. In this video, we are going to look quickly at stock balances and performing adjustments. These adjustments will be for high-level staff like store admins with a role level of up to 10, 9, 10 and above. They can make stock adjustments. So I'll quickly go to stock balance and adjustments, and I will find this form. Above here, I can do a quick report of my balances, and below I can make adjustments. I'll just go through quickly. So here I can find, say, let me find the same product. And here we go. Click on this. It gives me the balance in the warehouse. So if I have more than one warehouse, I'm going to see the balance for this item in each location. If I have 5 locations, I'm going to see the balances for this item in each location. As I make my transfers and sales and transactions happen at those locations, you're going to see the balances and effect of those transactions in each of those warehouses. Now I can see my balance for the warehouse, not just one item. This is for one item, but for the location. I click on this and I'll see my balances for various items within that location. I can get only negative balances to see which items are in negative, which items I have not entered purchases for. I can check only positive balances, right? So this is fairly straightforward. We can check balances for an item, for a location, and get better insights on what's happening with our stock. Now, the difference between the stock balances and the inventory video is the fact that the balance just gives you the last balance, right? This report gives you the last balance, but the stock history goes into more depth because it tells us what has come in and out and what the balance is. It tells us every transaction for a period that reached us to, or that got us to the balance we're looking at a particular timestamp. So that's the difference. There's also a much deeper report, the stock analytics report, which goes into further detail and fine-tuning, gives us also projections into future sales for the items. So we can have adjustments and transfers between one location, between two locations, from one location to another, right? So when we have multiple locations, we want to move our items, so simply enter the item after we select our warehouses. From to warehouse, find the item, load the item, quantity to move. The system will validate to ensure you do not move more than what you have at the source location. So we have this quantity and put a unit cost for the movement and then move it. So this will reduce inventory here and increase inventory here. It will never set this location negative. Note, such negative values, as you could see here, can only be permitted at the point of sale. Inventory operations will not create negatives. That is not allowed. Negatives are only allowed in point of sale because we realize that certain stores face a challenge where they have to wait for a supervisor to update stock, which is not a secure or very smart thing to do. It's better you allow the negatives go, or you block it altogether, and that item cannot be sold if the inventory is not correct, because adding items at random is not a good thing. It's better the negatives gives you an indication that there is something that needs to be done, right? And that is formal because it gives you the quantity that is out of sync, and then you can go and fix that. So adjustments is different because you use just one location. You want to use this to correct inventory. So select the warehouse, find the item, enter the new quantity and click on adjust. And this will adjust the quantity and set it to what it is correctly. So these are both very sensitive operations. You don't want everybody coming here. This should be particularly for store administrators. Now, if I want to add stock quantity, now there are two things here. I want to add to stock quantity because look at this, right? This. So let me take hold on. Sorry about that. So I'm going to take this item, right? and I want to move it. Some minor network glitch. So I want to say, you see, the quantity is 13, which is correct with what we have here for this is 13. So what I'm saying is I want to set the new quantity to 15 because we had a count and we agreed that it is 15. It was an error, right? You can simply adjust this and the new balance is 15 immediately. I can also say I want to add 2 to the stock. So we didn't want to change it to 15. We just wanted to add the new quantity. We can do this. And you see the new quantity is now 17. So that is how this works. Adjustments correct the balance to the new balance found here. Add to the current balance to top it up. So that's the difference between the two. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. Keep on configuring, keep on using the system. We're here to support your growth. Thank you.